Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where I have a flashback of when I was on the Dice Tower. I was on the Dice Tower for 3 years, man. 3 years. Every Thursday, I would put out a little skit. So I put one in. I have a discontent skit that I put in. It's going to be a bit of a long show, but you know what? It's. I feel good today. I feel good. I knew that I would. So, yeah, that's it. That's the show. Plus all the reviews, unboxings, and all kinds of stuff. And you're going to really be either very surprised on discontent, or it's not going to mean anything to you. But you know what I mean? I am doing it for me. That's why I could keep doing this show a long time. Because I love it. You got that? Okay? So, with that said, let's go on, because or else you're going to be up all night. Huh? Be nice.
Black Jay.
Here we go with the crux of the show. But before we get on with the crux of the show, you first viewers are lucky. Calls, I can't speak anymore. Because you're going to answer this trivia question, and it's pertinent to this show. Here we go. So, World War II. That's all I'm going to say. Anzio Annie. What was Anzio Annie's German name? And who created Anzio Annie? Alright? And how many men does it take to work Anzio Annie? Alright? And whoever wins that, whoever gets that wins this game. Free. United States and Canada, free. Plus, I want to say that our postal system is going on strike. So, yeah. Paolo Mori's Dogfight, brand new, untouched by human hands. Okay? I said it. Answer the question. The first one to answer the question, I'm going to have a timestamp, gets the game. You know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Here we go. And we have Aaron. Aaron Plays. 3 videos this week. Aaron Plays May 2025 update channel. Channel update. It's gonna be that kind of a show, huh? Plus, he looks a Band of Brothers, a game by Worthington, published by Worthington, and designed by Jim Crone. Ghost Panzer Scenario 20 game, turns 1 to 3. Plus, Fields of Fire, Normandy Campaign, Mission 1, Setup and Turn. This is a GMT-produced game, designed by Ben Hull. Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds 3 videos. They're at Caslo, XXXIX. I thought it was like a porno convention because I didn't see the 1 there. So it's After Action review. I guess that's a con. Then, SNF, Sword and Fire, Manila, an unboxing, and Le Franc-Tireur, the Green Hell of Enor, on Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds. Advanced Squad Leader Academy, 2 videos. Advanced Squad Leader tutorial number 38, let's play Clash at Borisovka, right? As scenario 21, I'm assuming. And then number 39 of scenario 21 of ASL on Advanced Squad Leader Academy. Agility Snips Gaming Table has 3 videos. Wolfpack by Mike Bertuccelli, Our First Taste of Success, Patrol 1 Part 6. Then Bypassing Deep Bunkers, Vietnam Mission 3 Part 2, Fields of Fire Deluxe. And another one bites the dust. I don't like that. Patrol 1 Part 7, Wolfpack. Get that game at GMT. Andrew Chung, 3 videos. Grand Fleet, 1 turn example of play, part 1. Then Grand Fleet, 1 turn example of play, concluding part. And final thoughts of Grand Fleet on Andrew Chung's channel this week. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 2 videos. 2 videos, a ton of videos, I chose 2. The Chit Show with Dan and Artie, fun and games. We call this our tavern nights, where we didn't have a subject, so we just shoot the poop and anything comes out. And that's no different than any other chit show, except we do have a subject. But it's the same thing. And Counter Clipping episode 223, what makes a game or a war game boring, on ARDWULF'S Lair. BLASTPOP, 1 video, 4 Battles of the American Civil War by GMT Games, and it's an box opening, it's what's in the box. The Chief and bonding with board games and RPGs is playing with Mama. Tales from the Loop with Mom, Hoover Dam, actual play. They're playing this, and the mom, she's into it, man. She's into it. On the Chief's channel, bonding with board games and RPGs. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 4 videos, and it's Nation in Arms First Coalition 1792B, and then Nation in Arms First Coalition 1793A, and Chatbot Turns Bad. Then Nation in Arms First Coalition 1793B on Calandale's channel. Cardboard Commander, 1 video. I know you see 2, but it's only 1. And Great War Commander, the British Expeditionary Forces and Battle Pack number 1, unboxing the front. Great War Commander is a spin-off Chad Jensen's Combat Commander, but in World War I. Right? Alright. Charlie Charles Latorre, the One-Eyed Jack, has 7 videos. The Great Redoubt, Borodino 1812, 2 hours going blind setting up the Russians. Then the French are more or less set up correctly. The Great Redoubt. Then he gets into Yu-Gi-Oh! This guy gets into anything. Anything! Which is pretty good. Then summer's basically here, 75, 76, sunshine, beautiful day to read rules outside. Charlie, there's other things than rules you can read. You can smoke a pipe. You can have a glass of water while smoking a pipe. Or you can have don't have anything. Well, if you're having Virginia as a tobacco in your pipe, don't drink anything that is carbonated. Because it's going to hurt your tongue. Then mail call. And my Panzer Leader, Panzer Blitz collection by Avalon Hill. And 2mm American Civil War testing, the rules set. Charles Atora, One-Eyed Jack. Koldimansplo talks about the new Galeri markers. I have the AK markers, and they're very good. I really enjoy them. These are metallic colors. And plus there's a 10% discount code if you want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Finally, Dad vs. Son is back. We missed you, Dad. And it's Normandy Mission Turn Number 1, Fields of Fire Deluxe, a game by Ben Hull, published by GMT Games. This is a hell of a game. I mean, it's, you know, I'm selling the majority of my games, but I ain't selling this. No. Look at that. No. So that's what's happening on Dad vs. Son. Welcome back, Dad. Missed you, man. Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles is doing a live stream of La Bataille of Moscow, de Moscow, 1812, 1 p.m. turn, part 4. You know, that's very specific. That's incredible that it's that specific and that we can do that. You gotta love war games for that, man. Okay? Simulation games like this one, you gotta love it. If you're into Napoleonics or whatever the hell you're into, I mean, if you're playing a certain battle and it's got this level of detail, you are reliving that battle. Well, reliving, no, it's an alternate universe, how it would have been if you were ordering the men around. But you know what I'm saying, man. You want to learn about the history, about that battle, you play that game, you know it. All right.
The third Wednesday of May 2025 brings a short video that explains how wounds work in Upfront, a game originally produced by Avalon Hill and now available through Wargames Vault. The video covers how wounds occur during the game and the detrimental effects they have on the soldiers who receive them. The video is designed to help clarify the wounds rules in Upfront. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Flying Pig Games and Mrs. Green Eyes, Denver, May 2025 monthly update from Flying Pig Games. This week, The Shiv, Gaming with E.R. Bigford Earl, 3 videos. Axis Empires Part 23 and 24, plus his magazine game collection, Part 37, on the Shiv's channel, Gaming with E.R. Bigford.
This is Sparta!
The Leonidas of ASL, George Chiotis, Advanced Squad Leader, the British Archer tank. That's what he's looking at. And, it looks like a battle's gonna happen. It looks like, I don't know, beige, is that the Russians? Is that the Russians? I don't know, but anyways, it's whatever. And there's a lot of unknown elements on the board. Don't like that. Don't like unknown elements. Lots of fog of war with that. On the Leonidas' channel, George Leonidas Chiotis. Rachel and Luke of GMT Games talk about the May 2025 customer update. I was gonna do it, but time is of the essence, eh? You gotta get it out quick. They had it out, might as well go watch it there, eh? Might as well get a soda and no one gets hurt and no one cries or dies. Who wrote that? Anyways. There he is. Harebrained Games. Fields of Fire, 15 years and 5 tips. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Everybody's into Fields of Fire. So that was the first game to your left completely. The first publishing and the second publishing. And check out Timmy. Timmy's going to let you know 5 tips. So that's, I don't know if you can do the math, but in 15 years, 5 tips, that is a fifth of a tip per year. I don't know. I'm bad at math. Timmy! Nice seeing you, Timmy. Henry Hyde goes to Partisan 2025. It's all miniatures, and now I know how much work all that is. I mean, they have the playmats, which helps minimize the work, because I like to do, when I do a diorama, this is not a diorama, this is a whole battle scene. And when I like to do a diorama, it's, how do you say, it's static. It's not dynamic like this, where things move. So, yeah, you need mats, like the green grass mat there. But a diorama, more realistic, in my eyes. Hexed encountered 4 videos by Sword and Bayonets. GMT game. First look and rules. I think this is by Alan Dickerson. Stigler. Then Antietam 1862 by Worthington. Gameplay Part 2. The Last 100 Yards, Volume 5 for King and Country GMT Games. First look at game by Mike Denson. Then Blue and Gray Deluxe Edition by Decision Games. A review on Hexed Encountered this week. Homo Ludens! My favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval, has 1 video, and we are talking about Paolo Mori, board game design and history. I don't know if that's Paolo Mori, but like I said, answer the question, Paolo Mori. And this is not Paolo Mori, it's Carlo Rossi. This is Paolo Mori, Sangla Maron. This one here, but this one has already been taken. Carlo Rossi, another Italian. What would we do without Italians? 1, you wouldn't go to the toilet. 2, you wouldn't have pasta. Don't tell me that Marco Polo went to China and came back and to show the Italians how to make pasta. The Italians already had pasta. They already had pasta. Okay? No. The King, the Overseer, the Boss, Big Brother, ID Jester, doesn't have that many videos this week. I was surprised, but I only chose to put 4. And he plays 3 videos of that. It's The Last Epic, level 93, 94, and his review while playing, he says. And he has 1 video, Diablo 4 Barbarian level, 196 Paragon Bull Charger. I was never a Diablo fan. I don't like the top-down look. Yeah, first-person shooter. I want to see the white of your eyes before they become red. You know what I'm saying? I'm so funny. All right. Discontent. Discontent of discontent will be the Crop Gun, Anzio Annie, Leopold. Now why? Why do you think I'm talking about? Hold on, let me check my volume here. Because something's always happening. My clip, something doesn't want to work. I knew it was low. There you go. That's much better. Isn't that much better? I think it's much better. Therefore, it's better. Bon. So, Anzio Annie, right? Or Leopold. This was a railway gun created by the company Krupp. You know, the Krupp company that makes your coffee machines today. Yes, the same Krupp company that makes your coffee made this monstrosity. So, let me just go real quick here. The Krupp gun, I don't know what they called it, K5 or something, was in Italy, right? Anzio Annie. And it had projectiles weighing 550 pounds. And it had a range of 31 miles. So 31 miles basically is all of Italy, all of Britain, all of France, all of everything except North America. 31 miles is nothing. 31 miles is a walk to your grocery store. But anyways, you'll see why I'm talking about this. So let's see here. Okay, so the Krupp railway gun fought in several actions in France during 1944, notably bombarding the British invasion beaches in Normandy, firing on Allied troops in Rouen, and dueling with American heavy artillery in Lorraine. During the Battle of the Bulge, the K5 guns threw nearly 400 rounds at American positions. Now, can you imagine? Anyways, when the bitter end came in 45, Germany's great railroad gun came to an end in the line without hope or even ammunition. They ran out of ammunition. Stupid. But anyways, can you imagine the shell of 550 pounds with that velocity slamming into the ground? They say it's like a railroad train blasting. That's what it is. So, why am I saying that? Well, I was gifted this, and it's incredible. You know, I still have my sister and my children as family. So I got this. Yes, that's a model. That's the 288 millimeter K5 Leopold German railway gun, created by your coffee machine maker Krupp of Germany, obviously. And I'm sitting down on the couch, and I'm not pulling a fish thing, like, you know, you stick out your hand. That's the size of the model. This is 1/35th scale, and it's got 1,200 parts. So I am not building it now because I have other stuff being built as I'm speaking, and it's the V1 carriage and elevator. I'll show it to you later. So here's another shot of the box. The depth of that box, it must be like this, about the size of my head. And I got a big head. Huh? It's made by Trumpeter. It's not for children 3 years or younger. Seriously, why didn't you put that on the box? And here we go with the parts. That's just a few parts. Here's another shot. That's parts strewn all over my couch. And when you take out all the parts, there's more parts. So, in the box, we have 3 other boxes. These 2 boxes, one is the photo etched. The small one is the photo etched parts that we're going to put on it, plus the rubber and the tubing and all that. And the second one, the length of the box, is the barrel. The barrel. Now, you imagine. Alright. And last but not least, railroad tracks. A whole box this size of just railroad tracks. These are models waiting to be made. Like I got the 8-ton FAMO or 18-ton FAMO half track. I got here the 8-ton Flackenwagen. I'm sure it's not Flackenwagen, but it's Flackenwagen. So, and let me see here. And I've also got the Flak Panzer for verbal wind. Huh? Yeah. So you're saying, but Dan, it's all German stuff. Well, the Germans had the coolest equipment. The coolest fashions. The Wehrmacht and the Nazis and all that. I mean, the design of the clothes was created by Hugo Boss. Yeah, that tuxedo you wore to that wedding. Same guy. The Italian was by Versace. Yeah, that tuxedo you wore to your child's communion. Same guy. Okay, I have to interject here. I mean, that's Donatella Versace. And she had face jobs, right? How ugly can you be? I mean, she's uglier than a debt. God! What do you want? So once I stop with this German diorama stuff, it's going to probably take about a year, right? I mean, just making this Anzio Annie Leopold gun is going to take me a couple of months. So once I move into my new place, my apartment, because I'm moving from a house to an apartment, this will probably be my first build. So I'm going to have it on the table, since I'm going to be living by myself, so I can do what the hey I want. And I'm going to have it on the table, so I just go to it when I want to. After that, I'm going to get into the American stuff. I should get into the Russian stuff, but I want to get into the American stuff. And I bought the Stuart tank, M341 Stuart tank, for my American beginnings. And I couldn't resist. This was cheap as hay. It's the Priest. Right? M7 Priest. So I'm going to be building those. I already bought a few American minis, and that's it, man. That's it. So could you believe the size of that model? And that's 1/35th scale, man. Anyways, thanks for watching my discontent. Everybody be happy. Okay, I'm not finished yet. Check this out. First of all, I want to show you a little bit of the instruction booklet. So yeah, read before assembly. So you need some cyanoacrylate glue, big crazy glue. You need weights. You gotta make holes. You gotta cut. You have options. Sometimes no cement and decals, and you gotta bend and file and sand. Obviously, that's the fun about it. I have two ways of arranging this. Obviously, I'm gonna arrange it the cool way with the cross track. Huh? Yeah, it's just cool, right? And just to show you the where the rails are, building the rail cars that holds Anzio Annie there, Leopold. The amount of detail that is there. Let me get the right one here. I knew it. I knew it. But anyways, that's just a little amount of detail. I had one where the detail was just insane, and I just can't find it now for some reason. Ain't that nice? Isn't that nice, Dan? Can't find it? Loser. So, yeah. That's a lot of stuff. So, that's it. Goodbye. Respect Jim Ozarksky. 3 videos. The Marengo campaign for Snappy Nappy and Longstreet 1862 Phase 2 Part 2. And we play Big Stompy Robots Battletech Alpha Strike Stumble Through. Jim, what's going on, Jim? Jim? on Jim Ozarksky's channel this week. For our Spanish viewers, Jose Luis of Julius Fairfax fame, top 10 solitaire games in his opinion. Juste Gare, 2 videos, new arrival, Battle of the American Revolution Tripack 2 by GMT, and an introduction to Lace Wars by Red Sash Games. Red Sash, huh? I used to have a red sash when I was in Boy Scouts. Can't find it anymore. A long time ago. Bobby! KilRoyWasHere. Bobby! He has 7 videos. And it's the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. I hate it right away. Then Heat, Pedal to the Metal, DOW, Unbox, and My First Look. I might like that. Then Class of 2025 Graduation, congratulations. Look at that, that's his daughter, congratulations. Plus, Traces of Hubris by VUCA, an unboxing and CSR award nomination. Don't forget about the CSRs, they're coming up, I'm working. Then Flying Big Games 85 Afghanistan Graveyard of Empires, an unboxing. Plus Aspern Essling 1809 by Victor's Anniversary and Battle of Aspern Essling. And Vicksburg National Military Park Stockade Redden Attack, May 22nd, 1863. It's amazing. And this guy lives close to so many battles that happened. I'm talking about Bobby Carroll. On KilRoyWasHere. Learn this game, Stalingrad, Advanced to the Volga 1942. It's a solitaire area movement series, Volume 1. And who made this game? By Revolution Games. There you go. God, that must have been hell. Legendary Tactics. 4 videos. Twilight Struggle Early War Strategy Guide. Plus, Revisiting the Shores of Tripoli. Gameplay from Tripolitan side. From the Tripolitan side. And this is a game by... I know him. Oh, no. Kevin Bertram. And The Shores of Tripoli, a play from the US side. Plus, watch this before playing Combat Commander Pacific, illustrated examples on Legendary Tactics. The man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has 3 videos. The White House Kamikaze, I remember that. Then Himmler's Mysterious Mistress. Why did the CIA protect her? I don't know, but who the hell would want to finagle with this scum out of barrel? Excuse me. She's got to be scum too. That's all. Then the Panther versus Wolverine, the 1944 Paris tank battle. Really? I got to check it out because I haven't seen it. Check it out tonight. The man who's got a color named after him, Matt White, the wargame artist. Matt White Wargames is looking at ASL scenario 59, but with retro rules. That's by Gary Graber of Minden Games. This is an after-action report on Matt White's channel. For our Italian listeners, Mauro Faina, episode 11, and he checks out, I forget his name, but it's Radetzky's March. God, sorry. That's what's happening on Mauro Faina's. Meandering Mike, for God's sake, something is happening. I can't render the video you sent me. I have it. I've downloaded it on YouTube. I seem to not be able to extract it. Mike was the first one to send me his man cave video. We're going to go through with this. I want to do it. But Mike and I are, how do you say, technically challenged. Mike, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So Meandering Mike and his man cave of madness. There's a channel update as of May. Then Meandering Mike through ASL basic training. By the way, He's got a lot of games. Of Mo's gaming table has one video, and it's a spring prelude from Compass Games. It's the second Kharkov, May 1942. I would have hated to be there. God. Scary. On Mo's game table. Nagoya, one video, and it's post-can game Ramble. There's Carlo Rossi's game. Flames of War. I don't know what Frenzy is, but yeah, that's what's happening on Nagoya's channel this week. The Nerd Workshop looks at GMT Games Holland 44, comparing the 2017 edition to the 2024 edition on the Nerd Workshop. Octopus Scale Models. World War II German light armored car by Tamiya. Sonderkampf 2222 in 1/35th scale. That's about like $25. That's not bad, because that $25 gives you 8 hours for sure. 8 hours of modeling pleasure. Eh? $25, 8 hours, modeling pleasure. Where can you get a deal like that for $25? Anywhere. Huh? Okay. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, Scenario 12 of the Vicksburg Campaign, Session number 5 of the game Thunder on the Mississippi, Grant Vicksburg's Campaign. April to July, 1863. Hey, that's quite long, man. This is session number 5, as I said. Prasuta Gusti, Orwell Wargamer, Berlin 1945, Fall of the Reichstag. NEH War Games. It's a game by Jose Rivero, and this is an unboxing. The John Entwistle of War Games, Pushing Cardboard, takes a look at A Farewell to Arms. It's an unboxing. It's Italia, 1917 to 1918. If that guy doesn't look like John Entwistle, then John Entwistle was never around. For our Italian listeners, the professor, the scholar, Riccardo Mazzini, and his Warlog has one video, one in Italian and one in French, and it's concerning In the Shadows, or Insurrectional Simulation. On the professor's channel, Riccardo Mazzini. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer, the Tony and Rough Livestream Command and Color Ancients. In colors, I should say. Ancients. Huh? Man, we're nuts. We're nuts. Stephen Dolge's one video on its Great Battles of the American Civil War version 1.0 First Impressions via Cedar Mountain. Yeah, that's another game I'm not going to give away. It's the Herman Lutman 3 Days at Gettysburg, or I forget what it's called, because now I have Anzio Annie writing away. You'll understand. Storm of Steel Wargaming 2 videos, and it's Partisan 2025 highlights, a con, plus Chain of Command 2 Roman Holiday Battle Report. Chain of Command. Is that like a boat action? Shippo. The Board Games Chronicle 2 videos in its Fields of Fire, Keep Up the Fire Standalone Mission Part 2. And Castelnuovo 1539, unboxing and overview on the Board Games Chronicles. Cody and Ray of the Discriminating Gamer have 8 videos. And here we go. DC Forever unboxing with Ray. Then Scoville's 2nd edition with Ray. Then Heat, Tunnel Vision unboxing with Ray. And Hoplomachus Victorum with Andy. With Cody. Plus 14 Days in June, the Waterloo campaign unboxing with Ray. And Crete, 20th to the 22nd of May 1940 unboxing with Ray. And How to Play Monsters Menace the World. Monsters Menace the World, I get it now, with Cody. And Line of Fire, Burnt Moon unboxing with Ray on the Discriminating Gamer. Wonderful channel. And plus, don't forget Cody's PhD History channel. Check it out. He's got a YouTube channel called PhD Cody Carlson. That fantastic channel that is the Korean War by Indian Idol has one video, and it's the Korean War Week 48th. Cut off, outnumbered, doomed, May 20th, 1951. I saw that. I mean, what happened is that chaos, that's what happened. Check it out. The Player's Aid, the gentlemen of the Player's Aid, I should say, have 4 videos, and it's Congress of Vienna by GMT Games, plus an unboxing Into the Whirlpool by Blue Panther, and Crisis 1914 by Worthington Publishing, and War Games for Non-War Gamers, Monthly Debrief, Season 5, Episode 4, on the Player's Aid. The Scale Modeler. Look at that. That ain't real, man. That's painted, man. God. Wow. Tamiya Edward Border Models announces new releases. Check it out. I mean, look at the detail of the tools. That's incredible. That really is something. Holy cow. On the Scale Modeler. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer 3 videos. It's Maladum Tristram Game Part 3 and Warhammer Golden Ticket Drama. Plus In the Dark Wood, Pop the Top. I don't know if this is a game by Mark Walker. I don't know. But it's all happening on the GIMPY Gamer. U-Boater 658 is back. 2 videos unboxing Imperial Stars 2 Legacy, this deluxe edition, plus Old School Tactical Volume 4 Scenario Number 2 Italian Answer Setup on U-Boater 658.
I'm a cop, I'm a good cop, I'm a damn good cop!
The Cap! That is Wayne Hansen, one video, and it's Let's Play Carrier Battle Group Solitaire, deluxe edition by Decision Games. For our Polish viewers, Michel of Wojennik TV has a couple of videos out, and it's an unboxing of that game, plus a review of Voidfall 1289 on Wojennik TV. Forever 27, Cutesy Poutsy Vanilla Blitz, Zilla Blitz, 3 videos, Gettysburg, A Time for Heroes, First Look and Overview, this is an American Civil War game, and Panzer Corps 2, Cyrenaica, DLC gameplay, this is a PC World War II war game by Slytherin, and Night Fighter Command Overview, solo World War II war game by War Diary Publications.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Grown fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
Another week, another show. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please support this channel. Become a patron. a patron of the arts. I am an artist. So how did you like that discontent Anzio Annie? Huh? Or Leopold, I should say. Man, it's really going to take me a couple of months to do that. And while I'm doing that, I'm sure I'm going to be doing other models too, because I can't... I'm just going to burn out doing all that all the time. So I'm going to spend my time putting together this model while painting other models, because I have a lot of painting to do, setting up dioramas, and all that fun stuff. I am looking forward to it. Really, I am. And I'm looking for a 2-bedroom. We call this a 3.5 here. So 2 bedrooms, kitchen, plus a bathroom apartment. And right now, that's what I'm doing. And I've never done this in my life. I'm 61 years old, and I'm going to be living by myself for the first time in my life. How is that possible? It is. It's me. So I'm looking in Quebec around Saint Lazare or Rigaud. Rigaud is where I work. It's mountainous. It's a lot of forest. That's what I want, man. Mark Wilson lives in a place like that. Mark, I'm a Facebook friend of Mark Wilson, and there's just pictures of just fields, and there's nothing there. And I think it's lovely. Lovely. I go to work, I see people, I socialize with people. You know, I'm the janitor. Everybody loves the janitor, right? I'm a jester too, so I'm the janitor jester, or the jester janitor. It's all about toilets all of a sudden in my life. And then I go back to my apartment, wherever it may be, and I hope I find an apartment where I can stay till I drop dead, because I don't want to move. I'm not even looking forward to moving all my stuff here, man. We have a 5-bedroom house. Do you understand? 5 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, a huge kitchen. At that time, the prices were cheap, man. And now, obviously, I'm selling it for more. I'm going to make a profit. But the thing is that I can't buy anything. And you know what? I think at 60 years old, I'm not a very good handyman type guy. I'm an artist, man. I really, really am. Meaning that I'm pessimistic. I've got a reasonable amount of intelligence. That makes me sad. Because when you're intelligent, you know. And knowing, you don't want to know. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, and I got to move all this. That's why I'm selling a lot of my games. Artie this Sunday is going to be selling some of his games, and I'm going to be an opportunist and chime in and pull out 1 or 2 or 5 of my games, and that's all. Okay? Well, so, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the throwback to the Dice Tower. And it's supper time, and I'm going to go eat. See you next week.